Well,
And
that
if I
only
remember
happened
correctly, I almost died the last time we went over the road.
Yeah, but I saved you. Now, something bad will happen only if the GM is vindictive for whatever reason. And he knows that if he's vindictive in this game, I'll be vindictive to him in mind on the next day.
Oh, that's cool. The GM is a neutral party. Roll 20
So yeah, that's the loving situation wherein by which a player is GMing for the current GM the following day. If you're vindictive to us in this game, I'll be vindictive to your ass specifically tomorrow.
And so...
It's a nice little form of passive reinforcement.
So, yeah, I guess you guys are going out of the cave.
Yeah. We're gonna make our way back up, I guess, to the tower.
Back to Winterhold.
Yeah.
At least...
You just cut out really bad.
Sadness.
Robert.
Hello?
Hello.
Good. You're back.
I never left.
So yeah, you go back to the town and let's see, has anything happened?
Got it. I need to go to a bounty office. I have a head to turn in.
I would hope that if you're going to do that, you would want to be in a disguise.
I mean, well, first I'm gonna get a mustache. Maybe some glasses. Also, actually, you know what? I have the perfect disguise. I'm just gonna put on actual nice clothes that weren't made by someone in the woods. I'm gonna comb my hair back.
Okay, you go into the bounty office with the head, and you manage to get up to the desk, and you feel something behind your back as you hear, see a face come up to your face, and he whispers, "Give me all of your money."
Your money or your life.
Okay, I will proceed to take his wallet and then give it back to him.
What a counter!
Roll me,
What a Swiftian riposte!
roll me thievery.
What do you think you're doing?
You
I'm gonna
pick-
distract him as he does it.
You pickpocketed his purse and hand it off to him as he nods and walks away.
Seconds later, he comes back. Okay, you crafty son of a bitch, you. That was good, but fuck you.
Wait, as he walks away, can I steal his purse again?
Yoink.
Can I, God?
Sure. I mean, he has it in his hand, but...
Bitch, it's mine.
Well, Marcus.
Don't try and mug me.
Yeah, he's staring at it, but as he's leaving the door, you come up behind him and just swipe it at as he's looking at the sun. And you just swipe it and then hide it and go back inside. As a moment later, you hear... Let me see if he even notices this. Nope. You just see him walk away and stare at the sun, whistling quite a happy tune of earning himself a few coins this day.
God, I love the bounty office. They just hand you money.
You managed to steal all of his 12 gold. What? Yeah, what a
Man,
surprise!
imagine if I was a traditional rogue and actually wanted to rob houses. I would be the king of thieves by the end of this.
My God, Robert, you seem to always get your hands on more and more goods, don't you?
I mean, when bad people are around you, it's only proper to rob them. That's what Groot said.
This is what I love about you.
Anyway, now turn in the skull.
Yep. You hand over the... I think it was the skull of Shard. Well, head of Shard. Yeah. They take a look at it. They take a look at yours. Give me, by the way, a disguise. Or whatever it was. I think it's bluff, just straight up. Trying to disguise yourself.
All of us, or just Robert?
Just
no,
Robert.
Just him. Since he's the one right up to him.
Yeah, I don't think you guys are up at the desk.
No, I gotta go talk to that damn wizard. That enchanter, that invoker.
As you can see, I'm a normal man.
Yep, he just nods and hands you over quite a bit of money.
He was a notorious outlaw, wasn't he?
Yep, especially since the bounty hat went up quite a bit. I don't even.
Oh, good.
I don't even remember the original amount.
It was like 850 for for the Empire, for the Thalmor. It was like over 1,000 each.
Yeah, I would say you gained 2,000. Just take that as platinum, so you won't be weighted down.
So what's that? I need to go to a bank right now because if I don't exchange stuff, I'm gonna be like dropping in gold. So that's
20 platinum. Yeah.
I'm almost being weighed down by platinum.
So,
Shog's death has been the most profitable thing in any of my game's lives. I will say that right now.
Meanwhile, Gabriel goes to the wizard guy, whose name I keep always forgetting.
I don't think he even gave him a name.
No, he does have a name.
Oh, what's his name then?
It's Waramore.
Waramore.
Like that.
Well, I'm not going to say that, I'm just going to say Voldemort.
Voldemort?
Yep. He's Voldemort now.
No, my name is Tom Riddle.
Well, I'm not saying that either. Now it's Martin Kirby. Now shut the fuck up.
Whoa.
Hey, I just lost a friend. I'll be as aggressive as I want to be. I knew him well, that lizard man.
So, yeah, you go up to him and once again, let's see, does anybody give a shit about you? Actually, they're much more interested what's going on down below with the firebolt in the distance and the fighting sounds that they were hearing. Oh, Astral Diamonds? I think they're like 1 million.
1 million platinum?
It's 10,000 gold.
I thought they'd just be like 10 platinum or something. Jeez.
Oh.
No, they're rare as shit. I never ever have come across as a player myself across a Astral Diamond.
So how many games do you play at the level of like 15 and whatnot?
Not many. So,
Well, there you go.
So yeah, you go up to the enchanter and just... Oh!
So, Thamor dealt with.
I gonna assume with those noises coming down from there, we sent down a couple of people to look at it.
Oh, we must have missed them then. Well, your little scrolls worked. Your stones.
Oh, well. That's good.
I'm gonna need you to make more of them.
Oh my. Well... well, I should get another shipment of those stones in a while. Should maybe
It's a while.
Another week or maybe 2. I could get another patch, and then taking them made would take more time.
Alright.
Coming across enchanted stones is not quite a common occurrence.
Well, no. Not particularly. Especially ones that jam teleportation. But, yeah, no more outposts underneath.
That is good. Thalmor is gonna probably try and retaliate at some point, though.
Yeah, probably. That's what I'm hoping for.
The good news is, I guess, is the Empire is kinda starting to draw attention to this too. And, the relations between them and the, well, Altmer Thalmor have gone down quite a bit, and their disputes have gone up a little, so you might have a potential ally if there's a major push in those relations.
Well, that's some interesting piece of information. Out of curiosity, the stones you used for the anti-teleporter, what are they made out of?
Oh, if I had soul gems, I could make them out of that. Or I could use what I lovingly refer as enchanted stone.
You don't have soul gems just lying around
Well,
at a mage's tower?
we are kinda running low. Those have been disappearing ever since, well... I have a sneaking suspicion since the Thalmor were here.
They just took all your soul gems.
Yes, that is my assumption. We have a few, and we have a few people seeking for them, but it needs to be quite a great soul gem to be able to prevent a teleportation spell.
You know, and I'm actually gonna roll. I'm gonna roll religion to see if I actually would know this or not.
Oh, I have a familiar now.
Please, Theodore.
To specify what exactly I was rolling to see if I knew anything about. Would I know anything about Azura Star being being an original citizen of Morwen, or you know, Azura being the main patron god?
Yeah. I gotta look at that myself. But I believe so.
Yeah, I was with the 22. It's like, okay, so I would have heard of these Zero Stars, and then I'd follow with the. I've got a question. You know, there are rumors up and about all across the world of Daedric artifacts being found. Have you ever heard of a Zero Star?
Oh yes, it's the thing that the Dragonborn had. For a while.
Yeah, I wanted to ask about it.
Oh, yes. What do you want to know about it?
Well, your theory, the prevailing theory, is that they're taking your soul gems to power that teleporter. Do you think they could have found a Zero Star, since it's said to be a very powerful soul gem that regenerates?
Well, perhaps, but they would need to have access to the Dragonborn and...
Well, they wouldn't need access to the Dragonborn, they would just need to find the star.
Well, last news that I had, he had the star before he... well, passed on.
Well, then he doesn't have the star anymore. He's dead.
Yes.
He is? Oh my god.
Or she. I don't know. But he wouldn't have the star anymore.
Yes. I mean, far as I know, everything that was with him was buried with him long time ago to a secret location.
Any theories?
No, only a few know of it.
And you're not one of those few.
No, unfortunately no.
Is there any recording of any locations he frequently visited?
Unfortunately, he was quite a traveling soul, going place to place, hopping like a jackass.
Well, he stopped here, no?
Yeah.
Any idea what he was looking for?
Oh, he had quite an interesting inspiration to become the archmage of this place, but that didn't seem to hold him over.
Was there nothing else besides becoming the Archmage?
Well, there was this deal about this hidden thing called the Eye of Magnus, I believe it was called.
Well, I already know about that. We already ran through that whole spiel.
Yes, which I believe the Thalmor might have stolen.
Was that not destroyed?
Well, some people say the one who destroyed was nothing more than a fake. Because something that powerful shouldn't be able to be destroyed, but I didn't know. We do know that the Thalmor did research something along those lines, but...
Do you mind if I could use your library?
Oh, well... You do realize that if somebody spots you...
Do you have an apprentice's robes?
Oh, yes. Yes, here you go.
Alright, I'll just put this on and, do you have a knife?
Well... Okay.
You have something that can cut something?
He gives you a potato knife.
Alright, well I've been needing a haircut for a while now. I kind of raggedly cut my hair significantly shorter. Should fool someone at a distance. Last time I saw the amateur sketch of all of us, I still had a beard and my nose was significantly thicker than it was.
Oh, I can come with you too. If even somebody notices you, I could maybe distract them for a while.
Yeah, if anything, I'm just a I'm just a simple novice.
I'm just a kid.
Yeah, I have him lead me to the library, and you can pan back to everyone else.
Yep. We go back to the
traveling Thebes.
that you exit the bounty office much richer.
Anyway, do you want to rob the bounty office? It'd be really hard for them to try and, have bounties against us if they don't have any money to pay bounty hunters with.
You're not wrong, but are they truly against us, or is it just them doing their job?
You're right. We should rob the Bank of the State. If they don't have any money, they can't pay bounty hunter offices to pay bounty hunters to hunt us.
Also, not really against us, Robert. I'd prefer probably to rob the actual bounty office than the bank, because the bank is definitely not against us. In fact, you should probably go put most of your platinum in the bank.
Oh, that's a good point.
To
But
even
will
have a
the bank allow an account to open for a man that has no credit other than a tree?
I believe so, if you give them, 50,000 platinum? How much do you have now?
Yeah, the one thing that you do notice that now that your pockets is full of money, you have quite a few people looking at you.
I have 51 platinum. Please try and rob me. It won't go well for you people. You just take what you think is my wallet and then realize later that you're naked. But yeah, I only have 51 platinum.
Only.
Well, you said 50,000 to open a bank account, so I'm nowhere near enough to do that.
I was being facetious and hyperbolic.
I don't know what any of those words mean.
That's okay. You
So,
should go buy
51
something for the children, as we were talking about earlier.
Yes. Daggers.
All daggers, and maybe a house. A house would be good too.
Would that just be an orphanage?
What?
Then a house for children, just an orphanage.
Not if they're the ones running the house.
That's a good point. I'll have a messenger send money. I'll send money so that they can build a house for the children, and only the children may use it. How much money? You know what? Actually, I don't even do that. I'll donate this house I just inherited from Shard. It shall therefore after this house.
Wait. How did you inherit the house from Shard?
I found the will.
He stole
Wouldn't
his
it have gone
key.
Wouldn't it have gone to his friend from the army? The one that
but
left
he's
us
in another
earlier.
state, so I mean, he's gone off on a quest somewhere. When he comes back, we'll talk
Good
about
old
it. But for now,
Greylong.
it'll be, but for now, it shall be the house of the children. The children will take care of it. In fact, that's perfect because there's a lot of orphans from that town.
The children
Very
were
well.
killed too. What are you talking about?
Good point. Anyway, I'll just put a sign. Whenever we go back there, I'll put up a sign saying "Children own it."
So what's our next move, anyway?
Well, we do need to find our targets. I was thinking about it, but normally what I do to hunt animals is set out prey. And I do think I figured out something that the town Mori would go out of the way to get.
Interesting. Continue.
So, let's just say this. Say somewhere in a tavern, someone starts handing around maps leading to the Dragonborn as if it's some sort of, conspiracy. obviously the Thalmor will hear about this. And then they'll go to location with a probably fair amount of Thalmor to kill them or capture them, whatever they want to do with them.
Interesting. I think it is worth a try. Why not?
And it's even better if only we had Gabriel, because then he could be the drunk that shares this map or these details.
I'm sure he's around here somewhere. I'm sure we can find him.
I go find Gabriel, probably passed out drunk in a ditch somewhere.
Are you talking about Garm Girl?
Yeah, Garmgarel. Is that what it was? I thought it was Gabriel.
No, that's my character, you dick.
Damn it. You guys have such similar names.
Yeah, because Garmgarel and Gabriel are so similar.
Garmgarel, Gabriel. They sound similar.
They do. They're both.
One of them is a
slightly
fucking guttural noise, the other one's a biblical name.
Have you read the Bible? Some of them are biblical.
No, but I remember, I remember that there was this one girl I played D&D with, and she went and intentionally named her character something I couldn't say. Not as an unpronounceable in the terms of like, oh, it was an unpronounceable name. No, she wouldn't set her name as something that a Jew can't say. I told her to go fuck herself.
Christian.
No, it was God's name. I was like, God damn it, I'm not allowed to do that, you ass.
Jehovah?
The Y one.
Unfortunately, I'm not Jewish, so I don't know your God's name. I didn't even know your God's
Well, I
name.
mean,
I just thought you referred to it as God.
you know, he's got a few names.
Yom Kippur?
No.
Let's not try.
It's okay. It's the one that, funny enough, the angel Gabriel got put into a leg lock over. Because the angel Gabriel got put into, literally he got put in a leg lock, and then he said, "Fine, goddamn, his name is this. Leave me alone." Yeah, you got put in the figure 4, Marcus. Man, my dog is being super loud.
If nothing else, I do think we should try and get Garmgarel, if he's around, or some other drunk, and trick him into selling us a map that we make that tells the location to this.
You find the corpse of Garmgarel. He died of alcohol poisoning.
that was...
Never thought that would have happened.
Okay, well now I'm just gonna cut
I feel
off
so
his
bad.
head.
We were going so, everything was going so well with him.
I'm just gonna
finally
cut off his
started.
head.
Stop drinking.
This
Oh,
is
no.
perfect. I'm taking his stuff and cutting off his head. He's one too.
Man, and I was
Robert,
beginning
if
to...
you're not
and I-
careful,
man,
you will turn into the bad guy.
Man, and for a second there, I was beginning to think that maybe Gabriel might be in need of a damn alignment change. God damn.
Okay.
Calm down there, you psychopath.
Listen, Amaryllis. I never liked him in the first place. And second, it's just practical at this point. I'm actually hurting Garmgarel. I'm simply hurting a corpse. Garmgarel's off as a spirit. Probably getting drunk somewhere.
Spirit drunk.
As you feel a cold shiver down your spine.
No, never mind. He's still hovering around his body. Probably mad. I believe Groot once said that a spirit does have to stick around for its body for a year.
Yeah. You hear some ooh. We'll just build our way out of it.
But yeah, I guess we're gonna go rob the bounty office again, because we're just gonna go collect.
Okay, you go in, but unfortunately this time the woman at the desk says, "Oh, the bounty has been already collected."
By who? I have his head.
Oh, that doesn't matter. It has been collected by a man called
Dick douche.
Afro
Phil,
Ruskin
the local
cab.
I would love it if it was
Afro Ruskabob, my arch nemesis!
Can you direct me to where his house is so I can talk to him about this and probably give him this head? It's probably rightfully his.
Oh, he didn't leave a address.
Did he leave a reference sheet?
Did he leave his CV and...
He's like Afro Ruskabob, here's my card.
Oh, well in that case, can I get a description?
Sure. He describes him as... as that picture. Let's see, what does he look like?
Oh my god, he's a sentient pitcher. Watch out.
He
I don't know if I can
describes
believe
him as a... quite a handsome, devilish man with horns and a beard, and he had a major stake in his sword.
He had a stake in his sword. I'd see a blacksmith about that.
But yes, unfortunately, you cannot claim the bounty on
Aw.
good old Trunky Mac Trunk Face.
Okay, well in that case, I'll just leave this head for you as a gift. You can use it as a footrest.
Okay. Well, the day passes along as Gabriel reads his stuff in the library. You guys faff about, and
I don't know. The local news is probably something got robbed or blah blah blah. Local crime net.
let's see what has gone in the local news.
I'm just glad I'm not carrying around a couple thousand gold pieces anymore.
It's so much easier, isn't it? When you don't have
I
to
know, right?
carry all of those freaking coins.
I never buy anything, so I'm never gonna lose any money, probably. It's gonna be that one really devoted paladin that never buys anything that he wasn't given by the church.
That paladin was like the nicest man ever, in the sense that like if you did anything for him, he would literally give you the goddamn shirt off his back. Like I kept taking like no damn items whatsoever. Like all the money, it's like, oh okay, that's like, he's like, okay cool, they gave me some money. Here you go, Shard. I'm still paying my debt off to you.
Oh, and then I got all your money too?
Yes, you got all like almost all of Shard's money was also mine.
Man, I
Great
got
one.
so much fucking money off him. I was wondering where he was getting it from.
And then I kept giving him health potions and shit. He never spent any money, and I kept giving him money.
Great, this is great. This explains why I now have all the money. I basically have 3 party members worth of money.
I had to go hunt down like another picture of like a sword magey character, since I just gave my character a haircut.
So, yeah, like I said, the passes by and you hear some random off rumors that...
No, to hear the rumors, you gotta roll streetwise. Come on.
I mean, you are
But I'm neither a street nor am I wise.
technically correct about that.
Technically correct, the best kind of correct.
Tell me your secret, Street, as I stare at the cobblestone.
Okay, Robert.
Is this a Fable game?
Robert goes around the town and asks people what's been going on lately, and it seems that there was a minor scuffle between the Empire and the Thalmor nearby. Well, quote-unquote nearby.
Nearby. Just, you know, a couple months journey that direction.
You know, nearby.
And old Henson claims that he saw a ghost.
Did the ghost look like a drunk guy? Starting to gain some weight?
No, but he smelled quite an awful lot like fish.
Not my ghost.
So yeah.
Wait, did it look like a dragon?
No.
Okay, definitely not one of the
You
ones I know.
still don't know what happened with that dragon. You just left it off at the college, I think.
I believe we left it at my cave.
Oh yeah, you did. So yeah.
We really should go back and check on that, shouldn't we? Because there's also the actual army that we have back at my cave, outside my cave.
Yep.
I just realized there's a lot of things we need to go back and check on. Because they went out on a battle.
Yeah, that's quite a few plot points that you haven't gone and checked on.
We really should go back.
You know what you need to do out of character? You need to go and find that man with the flaming sword and give him the old what for.
Oh yeah, there's a man with a flaming sword. I need to go get that. I need to go steal his sword.
That quest has been on wait for a long goddamn time.
Is there a man with a flaming sword nearby?
No, it was the quest with the tomb, and he had like the flaming sword, and you had to go in and delve.
Yeah, and the big joke was that the flaming sword was like obviously a weapon for like a striker or like the tank, and then the archer was gonna take it.
Yeah.
Just like back in old World of Warcraft, Rogue, every weapon's a hunter weapon.
Yep. Before they nerfed that, and now hunters have their own weapons.
Every weapon was a hunter weapon, except for that one instance where the bow was the rogue's weapon.
Which made perfect sense.
Yeah, it was the legendary bow that had like just permanent ammo. Like the ammo would materialize. And a guild got it to drop, and there were 2 hunters in the guild, so it was going to be one or the other, but they gave it to the rogue because he was more loyal to the guild.
Yeah. That was actually quite the scandal at the time, wasn't it?
Yeah. It was a big enough scandal, like the other infamous World of Warcraft scandal, where a group of assholes raided a funeral.
My friend was a part of that and the leader of that.
Really?
Yeah, he was the what's it called? High Warlord. High Warlord of the server on the Horde side. So he led the assault on the.
I like to think, looking at it.
What was your highest PvP rank? Because I was.
I've nominated enough time in my life that people on a game dedicate a funeral with me. I like to think that another rival guild will take that time to attack.
Well, because they posted it on the forums, and I mean, it was
think about it. That's the ultimate tribute.
Wasn't it? I forget. It was a PvP server, yeah.
Yeah, and they
so they were kind of
public forum.
So in one aspect, they were kind of fucking asking for it.
Yeah, they were asking for it in that they thought people had, you know, they would respect it, but at the same time, it's like
They thought that
Well,
people
they
on
were,
the
they
internet
were
were
alliance,
nice.
so
Yeah, they figured that no one would show up in uncontested territory, mind you. It was at the person's favorite location in Winter Spring. So they just assumed that if they stood out in Winter Spring in RP gear, nothing bad would happen to
it was
them.
a hell of a place to get if you were a horde.
Yeah, it was a pain in the ass to get to that location. People were always there trying to farm the Winter Spring mount. Or the pets.
And now we will spend the next couple hours talking about World of Warcraft.
We can do that afterwards. We can talk about all the trivia. I've got lovely trivia of that game.
Okay, clearly you guys need to have a campaign about World of Warcraft because you just...
No, I just need to get I just need to go get a World of Warcraft account again.
I'm planning on playing on the classic servers when they get released next year. BFA apparently had a rough first patch, which, I mean, it wasn't a big deal in terms of, like, you know, it's pretty stock standard shit for, like, a first patch, everything being kind of fucked up. But the problem is that they had no damn problems during Legion, so that set a deadly precedent where they just assumed that the first patch would be perfect and it wasn't, so people got angry. And doing that normal tirade where they're threatening to unsubscribe to the game because the first patch was bad.
Oh, boo-hoo.
Ah, yes.
But anyways...
So yeah, plan.
Let's get back to the important things in life. So we probably should go at that point in time. Gabriel's often doing something. Amaryllis, I believe it is my responsibility as the youngest person in the party, and the one that's most likely to get in trouble with things, as Garmgrel was fond of telling me, and so is Shard. Let us do something to commemorate their name. Let's do something stupid. What do you want to do?
burn them.
We already burned one of them.
I got the bodies. Or actually, no, there's one body that's still in the ditch, so... let's put it on...
I'm not very sentimental on dead people.
But remember, Garmgrel is a Nord.
Dead is
and
dead.
they don't do body burning.
I agree with you that bodies shouldn't be given a respectfully. Just look what I've done to the body of one close friend and one brief acquaintance. I think we should do something for Garmgrel, mainly because I believe there's something to do it, and also it may distract all the local guards so we can do something actual worthwhile.
To be fair, I didn't do the we didn't do the traditional custom of what happens when an Argonian dies. More or less because I don't think anybody was willing to pay to have Shard's body hauled out of that room and then shipped to Morrowind Black Marsh to be returned to the Hist.
How much would it cost?
More money than I definitely had at the moment. Okay, and also, we were kind of in the middle of a fight.
That's a good point. We were in the middle of a fight. But, you know, that body will get there sooner or later.
Garmgrel, I mean, he's a Nord.
So, like those proper funeral for heroes, we should send him out with what he loves most. We don't have any women that were associated with him. That's mainly because women didn't want to be associated with him. But we do have a bar. So let us set fire to a bar with him on top of it.
You are really just trying to be evil, aren't you?
I thought what you were going to do is I thought you were going to bury him, plant a tree over him, and then proceed to cut that tree down and use it to construct a bar. He eventually becomes what he loves.
Buy a bar and then burn it down with him inside it.
Oh yeah.
I might as well do something. Respect my friend. Or acquaintance.
Take his corpse and do your best to...
How much for your bar?
going to be more than a couple platinum.
Oh, Marcus, he's gonna do it.
Okay, you go up into the tavern and ask a price. Let's see how much a tavern would normally cost. Just, what's like a normal house? Not a freaking gatehouse, just a normal ass.
All of my previous characters are right now screaming at me saying, "You have the ability to buy a town and burn it down." Meanwhile, Robert Luxley is thinking
Stone building, 3,000. So this would be a wooden building. So, and it's a tavern. So, 2,000.
I think regardless of whether you own it or not, you're not supposed to burn down buildings in the middle of town.
Nah, it's fine. I'll get fire insurance.
Oh my god.
I don't think that's how it works.
You know, I just realized Robert would
Medieval
actually
insurance.
Robert wouldn't know that that's what insurance means. He would just think that's, hey, fire insurance. We insure that it will catch on fire. Because he wouldn't know that. He just knows the meaning of words. He doesn't know.
And if we can't ensure that that it won't catch on fire, you can have your money back plus extra.
Yeah. Oh god, I just realized all the things that I would consider normal. Robert probably would take it so literally. I failed as a role player, I'm sorry.
And a person comes up to Robert and says, "Hey yo, can I have a blowjob?"
Okay, I take out my gun and blow him in the job.
That made me chuckle.
Did it?
Robert had to have sex explained.
So instead of wondering about what we should do with Garmgirl's body / buying this inn and burning it down, maybe we should go and try to find the big bad.
I guess that's a point.
Yeah, you take your time and eventually Gabriel comes out of the library, now more educated.
Oh, great. Gabriel, you're back. I'm in the process of buying this tavern.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I just realized I can't really buy this tavern, can I?
It's really chilly today, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah, you know, I was thinking of warming the place up a bit, but I just realized I probably should give this money to that army that's probably looking for better food and weapons. Or any food at all. I miss Jod. He would know what to do with his money, how to properly spend it. Oh, also, we found Gongora.
Lovely.
He's dead.
What
He's
happened
very
to him?
dead.
Alcohol poisoning.
We think. He was probably killed by the Thalmor, let's be fair.
I mean, someone did claim a bounty on him. Do we want to get revenge on that, or do we not even care?
Well, that's unfortunate. That he died. Yeah,
I mean,
any
he died
idea
the
what
way he lived, drinking.
Wow, that's... How much did he drink?
A lot. He died of alcohol poisoning in an
Damn.
area where people pride themselves on drinking a large amount of alcohol.
That's almost an honor when you think about it.
Yes. It's like an Irishman dying of alcohol poisoning. You don't hear of it often. When you do, everyone's like, wait, what the hell? How much did you drink?
More than he could handle.
He only drank a couple kegs a day.
Maybe he dared to try some skooma.
He drank more than his hatred for the English could stomach.
He drank
That's how an
more than the
Irishman
English
dies.
drink tea.
Yeah, that's how an Irishman dies. All of them. 100% of them.
Yeah, not including that part of Ireland that's loaded with the ground too. Yeah.
Yeah, fuck them. They're Protestant
And so
trash.
all of those people immediately picked up their pitchforks for some reason and were like, "What do you mean?" But yeah, so we found all former members of our party. Things are going well.
Yeah.
Wait, that I just look at Amaryllis. They're the only two originals left. That's kind of sad when you think about it.
Well, what can you do?
Well, considering we started out with 2 soldiers and a drunk, and then me, the woodsman, and then her. I think it's the appropriate to call her more of a will o' the wisp, as she's there, and then suddenly she's there. But let's be honest. When I first met her, when we first started going on adventures together, I figured I would probably be the one to die first, probably followed by Amaryllis, and then drunk.
Well, strange things happen, don't they?
I know.
I don't
most of
think
us
we're
are
going to
good.
die, Robert. I think we're too good at hiding.
It's a good point. I didn't take that into account. Also, I'm a wraith now, apparently.
What the fuck
Pardon?
does that mean?
I'm a wraith.
Oh, you're talking about that weird
Dating
fog
is-
thing you do.
Yes, it is awesome. It was a great trick at parties.
Treebeard blessed him to become a wraith.
Well, anyways, what is important is that I spent a good while in that big library.
I don't know anything.
Spent some time reading up on Azura, and tried to find some information about places that the Dragonborn visited on his quest to slay the big old dragon,
I heard he
Alduin.
visited every shopkeep in the entirety of Skyrim.
Probably. There was a lot of, when I was reading some of the old, books written about him, that was one of the things that came up, is different stalls he visited. It really gave an illustration of how many stores there are in this place. It was lovely.
In that
But,
regard, wouldn't it make sense that the merchants might know where his body lies?
Perhaps. He visited the college on 2 separate occasions. One to become a student of the college, and eventually had aspirations of advancing to the rank of Archmage. And another is that he came here to find some sort of document.
I'll never understand people when they're important things.
Now, what this document is, I don't know. But apparently, while he was becoming a student here, he uncovered some sort of plot involving an item called the Eye of Magnus. which on
Magnus
official
the Red.
records, would indicate the Eye of Magnus was some sort of teleportation device created by the Psijic Order.
What is with everyone in teleporting?
What do you have against teleporting, huh?
Is it? I mean, I'm just saying. Amaryllis does it. You do it. Most of the party members that died did it. I wouldn't be surprised if Gargoyle could do it.
So, what you're saying, since there's racism and such sexism in Euro teleportism, or whatever, you're against teleportation.
No, I'm not against teleportation because that wouldn't be racism because I'm the minority at this point. I am the only party member alive currently that cannot teleport.
But you're a Nord, right?
Am I? I was told I was. Maybe I am. Not sure.
And you, girl, you're a Nord as well.
I don't believe so, but maybe. I don't know my parents.
Where were you born?
I don't know.
I was born in a tree.
I've been trying to figure that out for most of my life. I spent most of my life in the Riften orphanage and in Riften, and before I was driven out, let's say.
Well, currently, as far as I know, you two are the only natives here. I'm not. So there you go, buddy.
Yay, I think.
You may be a minority of teleportation, but I'm the minority of being, at current now, the only person not from here.
Well, I'm the only girl here.
You're right, that's wrong. I, as a native of this land, award you the title of honorary native of this land. I take out my sword and I do what I saw in that picture book, and I tapped him on each of his shoulders.
Where the fuck did you get a sword? I thought you only had a bow.
I have a sword. I've had one for a while. I just never used
He
it.
has a sword and a spear.
What to say? I have 3 weapons actually.
Well, I knew
Not
you
sure
had
why
a
I keep
spear,
a spear around. Yeah, I got the sword after for a while until I realized, oh, I can turn practically invisible. A sword might actually be handy. Then I realized, wait, I can turn invisible. If someone gets in sword range with me, I'll just get away and shoot them. So now the sword's kind of useless, but I still have it. Which is perfect for these opportunities toward honorary titles. And now, just as I saw in the picture book, I slap you with the flat of the blade on the side of your face, so you may never forget your place.
Kill him now.
Nah.
I remember that in the book.
Nah, it's not worth the mana expenditure.
Mana. What's mana?
Another word for magica.
I believe it's something I read in one of the different religious books. I just start taking out journals like, no, not this one. Nope, not this one. Nope, not this one.
It's an academic word for the resource which mages use to cast spells.
Oh. I've been focusing on cultural things, so there, not really much on the magic stuff. I'll do that in the next decade or so.
Whenever you have time.
Yes, by the way, you know Norse is the local culture of this place. I never knew.
Well, currently, we have one problem.
Just the one.
So we're doing pretty well then. We only have one problem.
So our current problem is that we have no means to get into the Thalmor Embassy and solve the big problem that we have, which is that effectively we have no goddamn clue what the hell they're doing in there, but it's probably not good. obviously. Any business with religious fanatics and succubi from another dimension. That's not good. Not good at all. We don't have the Empire to worry about. Well, we might have them to worry about. We don't have to worry about them too much right now. They're gonna be a little busy.
They are actively hunting us with these bounties, so...
Yes, but they're also having a diplomatic breakdown with Thalmor. Which provides an interesting opportunity for us. If they're having a diplomatic breakdown, that's something that can be easily taken advantage of.
Oh, I know what this is. This is the other book about how some schemer caused political intrigue, right? Look to Amaryllis.
Maybe. We don't really know.
Well, there are currently a number of other outposts spread out throughout this region of Skyrim that have the teleporters. Teleporters are the only way to get into the Thalmor Embassy. But there is the ward that's over them that will instantly kill us if we try and teleport inside. We gotta figure out how to turn that off, which means we're gonna need to figure out how to capture a Thalmor general. Now they're gonna respond to whatever occurred inside of the college.
I have an idea.
There is one little fact that you might misremember from last session. That captain that you killed had like this wand that is able to make you appear as a guest of the Thalmor.
Did not know that.
I pull out rope.
That's why we were joking about putting the explosive runes and blowing up their mansion.
That does
Joking.
sound like a good idea. I mean, really, we just need to find a bunch of gunpowder, or...
Oh, we have to get another
a bunch
teleporter,
of
because
barrel-full
this will make us appear like guests, but we gotta find another teleporter to get in there.
I mean, don't we have one? We technically... Oh, I guess...
Oh no,
other
I
guys
broke
were
that
doing
thing.
haven't we?
We broke it.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, because it was
really
mostly
stupid of
useless.
That was really stupid
But-
of us.
I have a theory about how they're powering it, which is why I started googling. Which is why I started reading books on Azura.
Googling.
I know I said
went to the
googling.
college library to use their public...
I wanted to use their Google Maps. Shut up.
Well, you know, they
No,
have
that's-
magic, who knows, maybe they have like something like Google where they have like this floating voice and you're
Well,
like...
I mean that would explain what the fuck the Dragonborn and all your goddamn characters do. They Google Maps fast travel to locations. But no, I started researching Azura because according to the mage contact we have, a lot of their soul gems have come up missing, and they think the Thalmor have been taking them. And since they seem to be so keenly interested with the Eye of Magnus, which was a teleportation device, I think we can safely assume that perhaps the soul gems are what is being used to power whatever teleportation device they currently have. Which is why I want to try and find Azura Star. Because
And
it
that's the
is
thing that the Dragonborn has.
allegedly. he came into contact with it.
I do know a way that we could potentially get in contact with people that are friends with the Dragon Ball.
You know, it occurred to me that we had the choice between breaking people out of prison or just waiting very patiently to get in contact with them.
But to say, there's a guy that's supposed to be contacting them, and there's also that prison that we can break out of. There's also that army we really need to go check on, and probably give money for, to get supplies and stuff, and see how the battle of theirs went. Also, there's the dragon. We really need to go home real quick.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's in good care, isn't he?
Well, it's mainly
you let people in there.
He wakes up. I mean, yes, I do. I have the service.
Oh, we're gonna have to get out of here anyways. There are too many guards.
Good point.
So let's get moving.
Okay, fine. I look to see if I can see that guy that tried to mug me. As we walk out.
Let me see if you notice him.
Roll perception.
Sure, go ahead and I guess you don't need to roll since you have a really high passive. So yeah, you kind of look over and you see him over there in the corner, and he has finally realized that he doesn't have his purse anymore, and he's frantically searching it in the snow.
Got it. I'm going to steal everything on his body.
Well, that's impossible, unfortunately.
Got it. I'm going to steal him.
Unfortunately, that's impossible too.
What are you talking about? Just pick him up and run.
I'm going to steal his very soul. No, but I am going to steal every weapon on him.
Yeah, we're gonna steal his soul. So Marcus, I'm gonna roll Arcana to cast the soul trap spell on him.
Okay, give me...
No, I'll just settle for stealing his weapons so he can't hurt people. Also his shoes.
Okay. Give me...
Like how they
will get frostbite, you bastard.
Bullying him with thievery.
Also, does he have a hat or a necklace?
No. He's just kind of bent over there, searching for his lost purse.
Oh, he's just bent over. In that case, we'll just pull his pants down and kick him.
Okay, you kick him, he yells, and he calls out for the guards, but unfortunately he managed to run away.
Run away!
Yeah, that's what you get for trying to mug me. I just want everyone to have a picture of a mugger. Bent over, and then his pants get pulled down and gets kicked.
Mugger fugger.
So you guys travel to your little cave.
I could really use something to eat, but there's like no food in the house.
Yeah, me too. I'm really hungry for some reason, even though I just ate a little.
Shard, what are you doing in here? You died.
It's his clone.
Why do we have a Thalmori in one of the cages?
Remember, we were doing a torture session on one of them? I melted his face with alcohol.
Oh, Converell's here too. It's just meeting of the old.
Slay him, slay him.
Oh god,
Banana!
Kill them!
Banana!
So yeah, you
I
get
thought I'd never see you again, Banana.
It's
Yeah,
the
first things first, I need to pay these guys.
yeah. You gotta go in and you see the dragon in one of the cages, and it seems awake, and it seems that it has eaten almost all of your food that you left in the cave.
Okay, first off, why is the dragon in the cage? Second, Steve and Bob, how have you been? It's been a while. Third, I love what you've done with the place. I look at the place, it better damn well be spotless.
Oh, it is spotless, sir. This thing was about to bite our arms off, so we decided it was safer to put it in a cage. We were actually kind of surprised that we managed to do it, since it was stronger, faster, and bigger than us.
I mean, you're employees of mine, so obviously you're superior to mortal men.
Yeah, right. Bob lost 3 fingers.
Those were the inferior digits, though, right?
Give Bob a fucking platinum and be done with it.
I'm just gonna give them both a platinum. I have nothing to do with.
He's a good
Yeah,
employer,
here-
so don't you
yeah.
complain anymore. And if you complain anymore, we'll get new people to get platinum too. How about that?
Please take my money.
Money or your life.
Anyway, also go buy stuff. Like go buy a bunch of food. And actually, do you guys happen to know like any people that are big on mining?
I believe he's talking to the NPCs, Marcus.
Yeah.
I said that and then I remembered. There was literally a town of miners that got massacred.
Yes, it
outside
got
this game.
pretty much massacred, so that's not really going to work. And then the ones that
But
may
it's-
have
it's
been
it's
left,
ironic
you
that
took
I'm
into the
asking about-
you
Yeah.
took into the cave and then got massacred
these
again.
are two of these
No,
guys
the,
are miners.
No,
Two of these guys are those miners.
the ones that the ones that survived, they were taken to the fucking
and then these are
the winter
two
hold.
guys are from that town,
Okay.
I believe.
Yeah, there's some of the other villagers there still alive that is willing to help. Do you mind?
Great. I would pay a platinum to every miner willing to spend their lives building a city starting from here. And I point at the cave. I point at a random part of the cave. We shall become an underground empire. And we shall call ourselves the Molemen.
You hear a couple of
Our
giggles.
leader was the Underminer.
You hear a couple of giggles, but since you're paying, they just kind of go, okay.
And now from then forth, Robert Locksley was known as the Underminer.
The Underminer of plans.
Yeah. Anyway,
We're gonna meet
I'll
some
allocate,
other
like,
pivotal NPC called Frank the Undermine, who's always being undermined by fucking Steve.
So is that what we're going to do then?
No, I'm not doing it. I'm throwing money at that problem, so money will do it.
And we gotta talk to the dragon.
Oh yeah, Dragon, can you talk? Can you talk, my brother?
You talk to the dragon, and it doesn't seem to respond in the common language.
I can speak beef. I can speak beef.
Yes, but do you speak dragon? Do you speak...
No,
Slow
I
time!
Mr.
I just speak beast.
You
Damn
said
it,
that we
if
get
only
along
we had a
well,
dragon
then-
here that we could talk.
I speak Dwarven.
I just speak Elven.
Sounds like this. I wish I had that utility power.
Actually, can it write?
You have no idea, maybe?
I write something out in common, and I point at it, and then I point at that, and I make gestures. I do charades to try and get it to write something in its language.
Yeah, let's see if the creature is kinda intelligent, but it might just look like you're spazzing out there.
Robert Locksley has been known
What?
to spaz out and do stupid things, like become the underminer of an empire.
The creature does look at the writing, and it kinda does seem to struggle, almost like it doesn't quite understand what you want from it.
I take out my lens of reading. And I
Okay.
point at it.
Oh my goodness.
Then I
right.
write another language in Elven, and then I have Gabriel write one in Dwarven. And then I point it, and then I have the lens go over all of them, trying to indicate that with the lens I can read all languages.
Okay. It finally starts to get the hint because, well, when you start writing in the other languages, it finally like starts writing a bit of Dragonish.
And this is how I've learned my first shout.
That's not exactly how it works in this universe.
Don't ruin my moment. Don't ruin poor Robert's moment. He's so happy.
You learned it from dragon language.
You mean Thum?
Yay.
Now you just know how to
Great.
speak the normal speak.
Damn it.
The Thum, not
So what did
Thumb.
you say?
I don't think that dragon has opposable thumbs.
No,
That's
he-
I don't think-
Says you.
So, yeah, it does manage to write out greetings.
Great. I write out, "Hi, I'm the guy that adopted you as my brother. When you became a man, you used to be a dragon." And then I hand him the lens so he may read it. And I really hope that he doesn't break it.
No, but he doesn't facepalm, but you just hear him sigh. Like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? Kind of sigh.
I write on the piece of paper, what was the succubus doing to you besides, well, torturing you?
The creature seems to start writing down that it had enslaved him and was meaning to use him as a vessel to bring a soul in from another realm.
I write down on a piece of paper, do you know who that person she was trying to bring into the realm was?
It doesn't seem to know.
I write down, "Why did you try and eat Bob's arm?"
What? Meat?
Meet Bobcom.
Eat Bob's arm.
Eat Bob's arm.
Well, he woke up in a strange place and he had some humans coming over him, so last time that happened it was in this cave, so it was a self-defense mechanism.
I guess that's fair. Do you promise not to eat Dave or Bob or Steve?
The creature does seem to comply since you have quite a bit numbers advantage on it.
Well, also we beat you once before. Frankly, why would we fight? I'm your brother.
I write down on a piece of paper, so what form is this?
Look at us. Can't you tell we're brothers?
It doesn't seem to know what form this is, but he suspects that it's the succubus's spell, since normally that dragon would die from a force.
Does that mean at some point you're probably going to change back into a giant dragon?
It doesn't know.
We should probably keep you outdoors, then.
I write down on a piece of paper, are you willing to help us with an endeavor?
He writes down that he is willing to help down to destroy the succubus who caused him quite a bit of pain.
Write down on a piece of paper. How much of your powers do you still command?
He writes down about half.
I write down, what powers do a dragon have under their command?
He looks at the cave wall and just his little breath.
I was about to say, well, considering that what him as a dragon did, which was crit fail 3 times and then have a heart attack, about half of that failure would, I guess.
So he just doesn't have the crit fail and he has a heart attack?
Well, see, that was him in his regular form. So we're getting half the power of essentially 3 failures. Which either might be some successes or 1 crit failure results on a heart attack.
Mean, if you multiply negative, the multiplication will be negative.
Well, let's see. He looks at the wall and he fire prets at the wall.
Please be a crit fail.
I forgot what a low-level monster he was. He almost...
Yeah, I'm close to
it. So weak. I'll be right back. I need to go fucking get something to snack on.
We really are.
I'll let you guys write messages at him.
Come on, we are brothers. Our accuracy, man.
Jesus Christ.
This dragon sucks.
No, I mean, he's my brother. He's got the accuracy of me.
I mean, he did shame himself to death.
At least it wasn't a botch.
At least it wasn't a botch. So, when he does it, is it just kind of like, what I imagine is...
Well, let's see how much damage it does against the wall.
Trying to show off the fire, and it's like, wow, this is supposed to be small, bigger.
All of 7 fire damage to the wall.
So I imagine the wall isn't that much affected, that there's a small scorch mark on it?
Yeah, there's a small little scorch mark on it.
Okay, nice job.
It kind of shrugs and points to the writing where he's talking about, oh, he's only at half power.
You're only a what?
That he's only at that half power.
I am not... Robert isn't the brightest of people, but even he realizes it's probably not the best to remind him that even at full power, he wasn't much.
Well, you gotta recall that even then he was only at half power because he was bloodied and weakened. Because of the succubus
so you're at half. So you're at a quarter of your strength.
Let me put it like this. When you fought him, he was level 7. When you fought him, when he's now, he was level 7. But the original form of his is way higher level.
And you really have been robbed of a lot of things, haven't you, poor dragon? It's okay. Now that we are united as brothers, we will start our empire.
It does know how to fly.
Yeah.
Oh man, you're fucking awesome.
Other than that, it knows he picks up like a board and bites it.
Are you able to use weapons?
No. It's a dragon, it doesn't need a weapon.
Okay, I give him this spear. Now, if you were to fly up really high and fly down really fast and land it into something, that would probably be more effective than your fire.
That's its bite attack.
That bite attack was more effective than anything else he got.
Then he uses his claws against another piece of board that you have.
One day you'll get something above a 10.
And he rips the board in half.
Oh, well, I guess you don't really
I
need
think
it.
that's the GM taking creative license. That's not exactly what happens.
I mean, I guess you don't need the spear then.
No, he doesn't. And he shows
You
off.
recommend learning.
He shows off his final move, where he picks up his tail and smacks at one of the tables.
Not the table!
Yes. Smacks it
Well,
aside.
I honestly expected him to just break his tail on the table. But, I do recommend to him, like, so, how long is the range of your fire attack?
Yeah. Out of character, it's close burst 5, so I guess he takes about 5 steps to show it off.
Okay, I give him a... I assume there's a crossbow somewhere within the army camp or something.
He can't use any weapons.
Ah, come on, you just need to pull the trigger.
It's close, it's gonna break that damn thing
Well then, Marcus, how's it been writing to us?
with its claws.
Probably by using its bloody claws to carve this writing into stone. You do realize that
I thought we were writing in
sometime
paper.
future-
No, on the
so-
ground.
We'll be doing it on stone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sometime in the future, some poor adventurer is gonna come into this cave and be like, what the fuck? We need to get, like, archaeologists here, because there's writing in Elvish, in Dwarvish, in Common, in Dragon. Was there, like, an empire here that incorporated all these races? Some poor archaeologist is gonna have the run of his life.
And it'll all be for naught.
So, yeah, you have a kind of a dragon ally for now.
Yay.
Well, we need to go find
brother
another
is willing to fight
teleporter.
by our side.
We need to go find
Also,
another
we should probably
teleporter.
check in on the army. How did the battle go? I call the whatever they decided was their commanders. How did the battle go?
What battle? You didn't send them to the battle.
I believe we sent them to go raid an outpost and wait for a distraction.
No, we asked them to come with us to Winterhold so we could go raid the College of
yeah.
Winterhold's outpost. We had another group staying in here
Yeah,
to guard the place.
they're outside
Oh,
of the
I figured
cave
the,
right now. They're gonna take a look and you see their forces kinda trained with their hand crossbows and clubs.
I figured the raiders would have been back by now. Unless they're all dead.
No, you didn't send any raiders, unfortunately. At least what I recall.
Oh well. How many of them are there again?
Like a couple of dozen.
1 million, got it.
I think it was less than 60.
You have a couple of baker's dozen of sold.
Well, that's enough.
What are we gonna do with that? I look at Garmgarel.
Gab
I said Garmgarel.
Gabriel.
Damn it!
Gabriel.
I'm just. God damn it.
I stepped up once, so I'm not gonna get it right again.
You feel the coldly pat on your head. Almost like Gabriel is there to calm you.
My rage only intensifies.
Anyway, Gabriel Amaryllis, we are generals of an army of a couple dozen. What are we gonna do with them? I don't think they're gonna be content with just training for all eternity.
No, we need to go find. We need to go find another one of those outposts.
I would like to go do something, that's for sure. We've kind of just been dicking around since Winterhold.
Well, like I said, we need to go find another outpost because that will have teleporters, and that's effectively the only means we're going to be able to have to get into the embassy. Well, with the possible section of going through the front door, which would be stupid.
I mean, we really have 3 options. One, we go find the Dragonborn people, which there's 2 ways to do that. 2, we do this army thing, which will probably be the longer of all the options, and we get a big enough army that we could just force our way into the embassy.
Well, the problem is that wand, if you recall, the wand makes us appear like a guest, but I don't know how many charges it has.
Yeah. The third option is we could try and use the Empire to disown them and then get on their side and just kind of piggyback on their rate of the embassy.
Now see, they're already mad at the Thalmor for whatever reason. So if we can find some means of pressing that issue further, that would be lovely. And I think one way we could potentially do it.
Be considered equal.
Well, one way we could potentially do it is at the prison break.
Can't we just like ambush a bunch of Thalmorian patrols and then dress our boys up as Thalmori, so every attack we do is just blamed on the Thalmori?
Yeah, but that would involve us having to go and, attack Thalmor locations left, right. Well, Empire locations left, right, and center.
We don't even need to attack their locations. They regularly go on patrol to all the neighboring towns to collect children.
Well, think of it this way, because we can kind of knock 2 birds with 1 stone. Because there's some lovely commanders of the Sons of the Dragonborn who would like to be freed. And I think of no better situation than dressing it like a group of Thalmor, making it look like the Thalmor breached into that prison to assassinate them, and the assassination went so fucking bad that the people they were attempting to assassinate suddenly escaped.
I say we just go get them.
I'm about to say, it just seems more simpler. I mean, it'd be easier just to go take the guy's keys and then just...
It's not like we don't have bounties out on our heads anyway for being enemies of the Thalmor.
Well, enemies of the Thalmor and also enemies of the Empire.
Well, it's a given because apparently now we're fucking allied with them, but...
Well, we're not allied with them. They're having an angry dispute. Even if their dispute turns completely violent, that doesn't immediately grant us amnesty.
Yeah, because as far as the Empire is concerned, we burned the one town.
We burned the town down. We're accused of crimes of rape, murder,
that's
larceny.
Perfect. Then you're just saying what I've basically just said. We don't have anything to lose by breaking them out. We're already violent criminals that have done.
We have.
Oh yeah. What I was suggesting, what I was suggesting is that we use disguised Thalmor to make it look like Thalmor soldiers attacked an Imperial prison. That creates a scandal that also breaks up people that we can use.
So you're just saying we disguise ourselves as them. You're not saying we actually send someone in disguised as that and then have them die instead of...
Well, we send people in disguised and have them die. That kind of runs into the issue whereby
people would look at the dead body and say, they're not Thalmor. They're not elves.
I wasn't really listening, let's be fair. I don't really listen to you, I just kind of follow you around.
That is fair.
I don't blame you.
Neither do I.
When you need me to kill something, I like to jump in, but...
Well, there will certainly be a lot of killing.
And or to rob.
And or rob, I do
by
like
the way,
robbing as well.
Yeah. By the way, we're going to this town, right? We're trying to make the Thalmori look bad. It would be
Yeah,
very
so-
bad if people in Thalmori clothing were going around if Thalmori clothing were going around robbing places.
Potentially, yeah.
I'm not thinking anything flashy, but you know, the local barracks, the library, the bank, the Magic Guild, the Merchants Guild. Nothing flashy, mind you. Just those locations. Maybe, you know, any other bigger establishment. The Thane's house.
Well, we need. We're gonna need to get uniforms.
That's gonna be too hard.
There's the
We
one
still- how
officer
many
in the
of them?
cage.
I
His
think we should go
uniform is
get-
relatively intact.
I mean, we could always go ambush a group of them.
Well, yeah,
on
we're
the
gonna
road
definitely
again.
gonna need to ambush a patrol.
Okay, well, let's go look for one then.
Okay.
That should be too hard. Let's go look for a town that has a bunch of children by it. They'll be coming there sooner or later.
You exit the cave. Alright. Which way shall you head off to?
Well,
I say we
those,
stop
they-
heading
they-
that
those
way.
people are imprisoned in Whiterun, yeah?
Yes,
Yep.
let's start moving that way. That way we can get
Yeah,
closer.
so let's see if we
We
can't
actually
find
do
the
have a
patrol near
boat
Whiterun.
now. We have a boat now, so we could take that all the way. We could
I thought
take the
someone
boat
found
down
your
the
boat.
hill, just take that. Yeah, harpies, but then I convinced them I'm a wraith. And they ran away.
Ah,
So, you guys, I guess you guys can take the shortcut since Robert has amazing nature rolls.
I mean,
Amazing
I have
natural
I have a
rolls.
good stat in it. I had a horrible roll for it. I don't know why I suddenly have this accent.
So you go through the mountain path, and funnily enough, as you're walking across the mountains,
Did we accidentally run into a Thalmor patrol when we were hunting to kill a Thalmor patrol?
you know what? I was gonna roll for loot, but sure. That seems a little bit more.
we found something in the mountains. Is that what you're saying?
Let's see what's like a good mountain map that I happen to own. None of
Don't
these.
you love it when you just walk outside and you find the person you were hunting to kill?
He's like,
Yeah,
hello,
that's-
friends.
I mean, we... On one side, we should be happy that we found them. On the other side, it's kind of scary that they were that close from where we consider our home base.
So yeah, you go outside and you walk for like a kilometer or well a couple of kilometers, and you're coming down the mountains through, and you see like a small cave entrance, and you see a campfire there, as you see a couple of Thalmor kind of dressed up here, and they seem to be just chatting it up, and
Yeah, this is some total Thalmor, Marcus.
that's not me putting them there. Thank you.
Yeah, look right there.
Hold on, I need
The-
to
the
refresh
most- the
because
most
wolf
pivotal
map failed
of
my
all-
computer.
The most pivotal of all, fucking Shady Sam. Afro Ruskabab, notorious Thalmor supporter.
I'll take him down. He has money that I was gonna claim.
Tychus Friedlich. Mighty cleric of Imperial Legion.
Let's see, what do they have? Oh, yeah, you're coming from the bottom, and you can roll me stealth if you want. They haven't spotted you yet.
I will do that when I refresh. Amarillo, remember you have a bonus. Leave it with
What's the
+2.
bonus?
It's a +2.
Go, gadget stealth.
If you roll stealth as well, you get +2 as well.
Well,
did.
I'm fucking invisible. That's a 41.
Well, yeah, they'll definitely see me, and I guess I'll just, like, okay, the jig is up, I'll walk over and try and, like, chat with them while you guys get into a pristine position.
You can't believe... oh god. They seem to be talking to a hill giant.
Hey, I can do that. I can talk to hill giants as well.
Apparently, it's not that rare of a thing.
Alright, well, since I failed my ass out at stealthing, they would most definitely probably have seen me. I'm going to, instead, I'm gonna try and, like, converse, distract them while you guys get into the loveliest of positions.
Yeah, I'm just quickly finding myself the monsters. So give me a few.
Monsters? Multiple? Oh god, we're so fucked.
Yeah, they seem to be talking
What
to...
the hell is with the Thalmori and trying to deal with highly dangerous monsters?
Well, let's see, what are the Thalmori? Oh, okay. That's just Guardians. So yeah, as they're talking to them, yeah, you guys easily pass their perceptions. But yeah, Gabriel, you get there as the Thalmori spot you, and they're like, "Oi! You get out of
I
here!
wave at them.
This is Thalmori business."
Why'd I ask what type of business?
No, doesn't belong to you, citizen. And you see the other Thalmori kind of behind him. Hold on. He looks familiar. No, it doesn't. He's just some jackass. Yeah, he's
Why I'm familiar. I'm Imperial Officer Claudius Catuidus.
Jimmy Fluff.
Come on, Daddy needs a new pair of bluff.
Oh yeah, Claudius.
Hero of the Waste, defender of Imperial values.
What the?
Somehow, in the Imperial records, at this point in time, there was an Imperial Captain Hero named Claudius.
And this guy continues here. What the fuck you doing here?
Trying to hunt down fiendish rebels.
Well, get out of here.
Well, I thought I was just curious, since there's a pill giant right there, and what's going on?
Yeah, the hill giant is like, me, Grog, me, big.
Oh god, it's Grog!
I can see that. You chatting them up or something?
Yes, we're seeing if this big lad would love to join our collection of creatures.
Collection of creatures. Did you fill out the proper request form?
They kinda left. Your request form don't concern us.
Oh, no,
human."
not my request form. The Thalmor's request form. Did you fill out Reform 2879? On adding extraneous non-imperial nor Almeri citizens into the collective?
Roll me another bluff because there's no such thing.
No, it was obviously Form 201A.
Well, the thing is, I rolled a 9 and a 3, so they're like... Wait, is that a thing?
Yeah, of course it's a thing. It's right down next to the Imperial Handbook and the Aldmeri Dominion's White Golden Coordinate listing. Come on. Don't tell me you've forgotten your own reports. Sheesh. That's a demerit for you.
They're like... Huh.
It clearly states, right here, that officers of either Imperial or Aldmeri must fill out the proper request form for enlisting the aid of non-Imperial nor Aldmeri citizens.
They gonna stare at you and they're like, alright, you got lucky this time. We're gonna go and get those forms. Then we'll be back and we'll see who's...
Well, there was an officer like, what, a mile that way? I point over to, was it that direction? Yeah.
Oh, we have our commander. They look at the giant. We'll be back.
I will go follow them.
Yeah, we're gonna follow him.
Since you were coming from the bottom, I'm just gonna go and make them this way.
Yeah. I'm gonna ever so slowly follow back.
Pocket the giant.
I mean, obviously the two of you rolled so fucking well with the stealth. I'm not gonna even bother.
I cannot fucking believe that for a second.
Wow, did this work? They rolled so poorly your critical failure passed.
I cannot fucking believe that. That was amazing.
You guys are obviously really, really dumb. I'm tempted to pickpocket them.
Take their uniforms off them while they're wearing them.
Robert,
Can I
we might
do
as
that?
well just kill them and take their stuff once they take us to the commander with all of their friends. I would like to get some fucking
Actually,
murder in on my...
This is one of them an archer?
Both of them are just normal, like, soldiers. They have, like,
Okay.
oh shit, my monster manual fucked up for a second. It gave me the as their weapons fucking tendrils, which... no.
Yeah, they have tendrils. That's something that Thalmori have been really doing with that succubus.
So, you follow them for quite a while, until they finally realize that what the fuck are you, the Imperial officer is still following them, as they kind of turn back, unless you want to give me another stealth, Chris. They're gonna
Oh no, I'm following them, but I'm doing it in a more bluffy thing still.
But yeah, you follow them for, in that case, quite a while until they turn back and be like, get out of here! We're going to a top secret location. You ain't allowed.
Well, I do have to still follow this path, you know. I'm trying to hunt down a dangerous rebel.
Oh, really? And who's that happens to be? Humpty Dumpty?
No, Balor Puff Puff! The fucking goblins.
I have to ask, are you like the relative of the Great Zambolini or something?
Probably.
Then
He was an Italian character, and the Imperials are essentially Italian.
well, I guess we're just gonna sit here until you get on your way. We gotta get their hidden lair, and you ain't allowed to see it.
Nanny nanny boo boo.
Well, I don't want to
There's
see
something
your
about them
hidden
where they
lair.
call it a lair.
I don't want to see your hidden lair. I have to go hunt down Balor Puff Puff. But if Balor Puff Puff happens to be in a cave, and I happen to accidentally bumblefuck into your hidden lair, then you are not allowed to be mad at me. because I have the forms to hunt down dangerous rebels.
Then
Unlike you, which apparently you didn't even have the proper form to conscript non-native Imperial citizens.
I believe a hill giant would be a native.
No, they're a free-bodying citizen. Quiet voice in my head.
so yeah, that they seem to start just buying some time and going around small loops.
And I'm just continuously following them, badgering them the whole fucking way.
I can just we can. Me and Amaryllis.
Well, the thing is, I'm following them to get. I'm following them like all the way to their little hideout because there's an officer's uniform in there.
They're gonna keep going to their lair.
Well, they're going to continue to follow me through it. Like the other thing, I'm following them. I'm literally waiting to see how far their patience stretches. Eventually, it is going to come to an end. I'm hoping it'll come to the end outside their base.
Well, why don't you just take a step backwards and let Robert and I follow them back to their base, and you can follow us from a safe distance.
I'm also gonna keep an eye out for like the moment we get to an area of like, okay,
But come on, this is
a lair
funny.
nearby, or like I see a scout. I'm going to take their weapons and then slit their throats.
But come on, this is funny.
Tell me what, since this is like a couple of hour process, you can give me a perception.
Who?
Robert, I guess, since he's kind of the lookout. Unless Amaryllis wants to give one too.
Nope,
I mean,
I'm
I imagine we're both using our looks.
Nope, I'm just focusing on the Thalmor. I want to fucking kill one of them. They killed my friend. My friend who makes fun of me all the fucking time.
You gotta look around and you know there's something interesting in the Green Isles. There's some activity going on, almost like well, that's just kinda almost doing a patrol-like motion.
Oh, okay. So with that, I'm able to say I could potentially find their base, or I could, right?
Perhaps, yes.
Okay. I look to Amaryllis. I think I would be able to find their base.
Okay, how's that?
Well, I explained the fact that there was a patrol, and that by doing that I should be able to find at least the area around it, if nothing else. And, you know, there are patrols around here, so...
Okay, so you're saying we should kill them now then? Should we go in and kill them?
Yeah, I think that'd be great. In fact, funny way, so I'm gonna get behind this one, and you get behind that one, and we'll each give a quippy line as we slit their throats when they're not looking.
I'm gonna use my garrote, but okay.
So yeah, what do I have to roll to be like, as probably when they turn around to yell at the captain again to slit their throat?
Give me a stealth first.
Both of us or just him?
I guess both of you again.
Oh, that was a low roll.
Yeah, well, let's see. Do they manage to spot you with that 22? 20? Yeah, 22. Let's roll them here then. Who knows, they might. They have a good perception. They do struggle with Amaryllis, but one of them does manage to spot you, so unfortunately you don't get your little...
Oh my god, I didn't notice. Well, in that case, screw you. Hi, I am Lieutenant.
Lou!
I'm
Kenneth.
I'm Lieutenant Lou. I'm Lieutenant Lou.
So yeah, these guys are going
the
like
Imperial
over here and Gabriel is like following them there.
Okay, good. And you would be over there.
I was trying to get behind him, and then I just look. Hello, I'm Lieutenant Lou. I'm looking for my captain.
God damn it, Lou of House Tenet! I've been trying to find you all evening.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go up there and fucking kill one of them.
Alright,
That was the plan, right?
And I will attempt to distract this one so he doesn't even notice his friend getting garroted.
don't worry, he rolled a 29, so he did match, so I'm gonna give you a surprise attack, Amaryllis, so...
Surprise attack.
They rolled really high when we roll really poorly.
Well, the other one rolled a 17 on his perception. So...
I have readied for battle.
Holy shit.
And to think that was a crit fail on initiative.
Let's put in some battle music that we have heard like a...
I mean, I'm damn near last on the initiative tracker.
Hey, I'm last.
So yeah, Amaryllis, you get a surprise round, so go ahead.
What's that?
You get to have one action.
I think I am going to garrote him.
Yeah.
It's a daily, but I want to use it because it's my new attack.
Might as well, I don't think we're gonna play too much today. Yeah.
I mean, I was trying not to with I can't remember his actual name.
So I walk up, or I run up behind him, and I put my hands out with and kind of twiddle my fingers together, and a little string of shadow comes out, and I put it around his neck, and I yank up, and I start choking him. Oh, and that's plus shadow damage 2, which is 1d8. So I'm shadowing him. And also 1d6 for a surprise attack being hidden.
Indeed.
I have to re-roll that because I have the re-roll any ones on that. Alright, so 9 extra damage.
So let's see, that's 19 plus... Is both the 3 and the 6 included?
The 3 and the 6, yeah. The 3 is my shadow that I procced, my shade shadow, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
And then the 6 is I have a feat that gives 1d6 if you're hidden from the target.
So 28. Then it's your actual turn.
Hey. Alright, I'm just going to continue the garrote, which is just around its neck, so that's just 2... What is that? 2d10 plus dex. And I'm also going to shade him again. I'm just going to roll it. Roll it again. And then do the shade.
That's its health thing.
There we go. And I think he sees me now, so I don't get the hidden thing.
Yeah,
right?
no.
Or he knows I'm there.
After that first hit, he's quite aware of you. So 14 plus 5.
19 damage.
Okay. He is hurt and does not like that at all. His 100 HP went like that.
Oh, and I'm gonna Aegis of Assault the other guy,
Yeah.
which is a minor action. So he's -2 to attack rolls.
That's... Okay, it's his turn.
Can you actually HSM?
Yeah.
Are you a wandering sword mage?
No. Is it? Why is it? Am I not close enough?
Assault is 2 squares.
Yeah, I think that's
Oh,
only
yep,
2
nope,
squares,
no.
and that's 4 squares. Only.
Yeah.
So 1 foot.
I've got the Paragon Path Wandering Sword Mage, so I can do it at 4 squares right now.
Okay, well, here we go, Roberto. Time to bring the hurt to you. It's nice.
Robert, what? As I'm choking him, I'm like, Robert, why the fuck are you standing next to him?
Well, I was going to slit his throat. It didn't work.
Did it hit you?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm a coming. Oh great! It didn't do it. let me check the modifier real quickly. Where the fuck is it? Hang on, Marcus.
Dimensional vortex.
You hang on one
Dimensional
fucking
vortex.
tickety talking second. There it
And I
is.
can take 10 damage.
Well, 18 will does not hit, unfortunately.
What if I used a rock effort?
I mean, you can try, but I wouldn't recommend it.
Because it wouldn't hit?
No.
Okay, then I won't. I tried.
Okay. Amaryllis, since you start in a square adjacent to this creature, you take 5 fire damage.
Fuck, why are you so hot?
Giggity.
They've been working out of the gym, man.
And he picks up his sword and tries to smack you. Hopefully you haven't picked armor.
The target takes a -5 to all escape attempts and -2 to attack rolls against me.
So 21.
That misses.
Okay, he is going to try and escape. I believe that is athletics against your...
I thought that was an action to escape.
It's a move action, yes.
Let's see, escape from...
Unfortunately, he's not escaping. At
Not
all.
even-
Robert, you start a square adjacent to this elf, so you take 5 fire damage.
Is there, Oh, that's unfortunate.
Quickly shift away.
I mean, I can do that as a free action, but I was gonna ask, is there some type of thing I can do to try and grapple or capture him alive?
I mean, no lethal damage. I mean,
Why
my
is
pet
that-
peeve is that arrows really don't do any non-lethal damage, but...
I mean, I said the same thing about
I mean,
a
I'm trying to
rapier.
capture him alive so I can torture him for information, but...
I say we just kill them. You said you can find their base anyway.
Yeah, like...
And you really need to change your alignment to evil, because god damn it.
But you've suddenly
wouldn't
become more
say I'm
bloodthirsty over the
evil.
game.
But I'm definitely going to do a couple things that make me consider you playing.
Should attack him.
Gonna reactive shift away from me.
Well, it's all good in the hood, because good old Gabriel was always, I mean, he hung out with the edgy, morally peculiar crowd to begin with.
And now, they like flames, right?
Yeah, but they seem to like flames. In flames wrap around your enemies, empowering that to or hide effect. Enemies grant. Okay.
Combat advantage.
That's it? Well, that's it. That's all of your actions.
I mean, they burned. They're burning. So take that.
Marcus, I'm gonna double mark both of them. The Aegis of Shielding.
Okay. Yeah. Since you can't do that now.
Yep. And,
Don't believe you're double marking that. I think you're
I can,
marking one.
indeed.
He can.
I have double Aegis. It's a feat.
No, but you said you were gonna double mark both of them.
Yeah,
So that means they both have 2 marks on them.
nah.
You're gonna mark both of them.
Yeah, I'm gonna mark both of them. Okay, so now they're both marked. Let's go over here and twat the free guy. Give him a good old-fashioned
Get
non-lethal.
remember, you get combat
Good old-
advantage.
Yeah, good old non-fashion booming blade, non-lethal declared.
Yeah. Well.
Holy shit!
That's a crit.
Oh.
Well, I just critted his ass, so
Yeah,
let's
go
see.
ahead.
The
And,
8 2d8. Well, that was ass damage.
so. How much?
It'd be 18 plus 3.
21.
Ew.
Well, he is bloodied. Like that means anything anymore.
Did I grab the, like, more powerful one?
Maybe.
Apparently. If he's bloodied and this one's not, and I did a lot more damage than you did. The horse loves you, Robert.
Oh, lovely. Nice horse. Hey, you can do my turn.
Yeah.
Well, it's all good. I'm the tank. I'm not
Alright,
doing maximum
20.
damage. Well, unless I'm a fighter. Fighters do
22.
great single target.
Do you... wait, did they have a penalty? Yeah, you have combat advantage. Did you count that in?
No.
Okay, in that case it does hit. Because I was just about to say that it doesn't, but...
It doesn't matter if it hits or not. I'm choking him. I haven't grappled. I'm just rolling the damage.
Ah, it's automatic damage.
He has it around his throat, and I'm grabbing him and
Oh,
pulling
by
him
the way,
back.
take the 5 damage from
Yeah,
stuffing.
5 damage.
Oh, wait. Who takes 5 damage?
Armor list.
Well, take 19 less, I guess.
19
Good.
less?
Because that's my Aegis of Shielding at Paragon Path, boy.
I don't think that's... Because it's not an attack, it's just an area...
Well, it was a spell cast by, I imagine, the person who was restrained. Or it's his little effect, and since he's
I
marked.
think it's a persistent effect around him.
Technically, it's
not
just
a
a
spell,
persistent effect, but I think it does count, no matter what.
Well, yeah, I do have him marked. It's a persistent effect that originated from that dude, or originated from one of them. They're both marked, so unless it's something we can't see...
No, it's technically, like, out of character, it's coming from their armor, as I'm...
Man, I can't wait. We're gonna have to keep their armor after this.
I mean, their armor isn't anything special, they just generate some heat that does damage.
That's pretty special.
Okay.
Consider talking, says the guy with the leather armor right now.
Yep, and that's my turn.
This guy is gonna close burst 2, so he's gonna hit you, Robert and Gabriel. Well, try to hit you both. Let's start out
I
with...
mean, he'll probably hit me.
You know what, let's start out with Robert for a change.
Yeah, that definitely hits me. Wait, reflex?
Yeah, reflex.
Damn it. It still hits me.
Because,
Damn.
like, from their armor there comes, like, this fiery explosion.
Actually, remember he is marked, so he takes a -2. Well, at least on the first one, because I went with the Robert, so it was a 22 instead.
Then you miss.
Lucky.
So that gets me.
And he generates a zone of fire.
I want everyone to realize that this area is now engulfed in flames.
Zone of fire
Because
until
his
the...
flame and my flame, it's really confusing to some people because now flames are hurt. It started with flames only hurting them, and now flames are hurting us, but it's not the flames that are originally there.
So anybody starting in that zone takes 5 fire damage. Now each creature that enters the zone or starts its turn there takes 5 fire. Okay, yeah. That's it for him. I could use it again. No, I'm not such a dick. I'm just gonna try and hit you.
Okay.
31. I believe that does it.
Oh yeah. Is that with the that's with the -2 and everything?
No. Even if it was,
Yeah, but
that
even
would be
then,
only
yeah.
29, which would still hit. So... quite well.
So I take no damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, my reduced damage by fucking 19 right now, as long as you're
Just hope
the enemy
that
is
they
subject
don't
to my
create.
shield of justice.
Just hope.
Yeah.
Just hope that they don't freaking create.
I mean, the reduction to damage is definitely going to fucking help, but the crits are gonna get significantly more lethal from here on out.
Especially with their weapons, since they have high crit weapons.
The crits are gonna get more lethal? Why is that?
Because they're going to be wielding. Well, because you know the critting magical weapons grants you extra damage.
Yeah, but why does that have to do with your Aegis of Assault or Aegis of Shielding, whatever?
I'll take 19 points of damage for it. But
You take 19 points of damage every time they hit you?
no. I reduced the damage by 19. That's a lot of damage. But if this is an enemy designed to deal damage, it's not gonna wholly matter because you know the fucking damage that Holler could churn out. Like, note that he was playing as a character that wasn't even designed to do a whole lot of damage. Like, by standards of what a damage dealer at his level was, it was kind of bad.
But
He could've
regardless,
hit-
your 19 damage is still going to be super helpful.
Yeah, it's useful. It's good against like enemies that don't hit too hard.
I mean, even
I
if
can
they do
either
hit
I can
hard,
either nullify it or
19 damage.
cripple it. Yeah, it's the thing that makes
I don't miss. I hit automatically. It's an area of the.
Ah.
So now that 8 damage a turn for my flames is now plus 8 damage with thorns. Also, I'm
But-
getting out of this area and shooting somebody.
But Marcus, on the flip side, that guy right in front of me has to take 5 arcane damage.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, you know what? I'm not. gonna-
White Lotus
I'm
riposte.
just gonna step out of this. I'm just gonna step away. I'm sure you guys got this. There's a lot
I
of
have-
fire.
Oh wait, actually, hang on.
5 damage
That
or
would've-
6 damage, is it?
Yeah, that would go up to 6 now.
Yeah, that's not a major difference. But...
Well, it's out of turn damage, so what can
yeah, so okay. You really need your rogue. Did you say the super damage?
Well, he's not here right now, so what can you do?
I mean, I can do damage. I don't want
Then-
to feel
then,
Amarilla's glory as she's choking a man to death with shadows, which is badass. And we're trying to take the other guy alive. So I'm just.
I'm a non-lethal booming blade.
Lord.
Crit damage. Too bad you couldn't have crit damage the last time.
Yeah.
He is slowly going
Whoever
down.
yells not lethal. Feels lethal.
And you know what? I'm going to shift back. So I can have 10 temp HP instead of 5.
Well, remember that you took some ongoing damage from the start of the
Yeah.
turn.
So now it's 5 instead of 10.
That's a botch. But I believe it's automatic damage. Yes.
Yeah. Until he escapes.
24 minus 9. 7. Left him with almost no HP.
And
Actually,
he'll die on his turn.
okay, it's his turn. He's gonna. You know what? I'm gonna give him a chance to go after Roberto. No, he's not too tasty enough.
Okay, perfect. I wanted him to do that.
Yeah, they don't know any better, so he's just gonna come after you.
Take 5 thunder damage from the booming blade.
Oh my. Take their shitty ass damage from their falchions.
What, they just auto hit me?
Well, he did roll a 34 against you, so
Oh, I didn't see that.
I assume that hits
unless
you.
your arm base,
Yeah, that
unless
hits
your
me.
AC is above 34, they auto hit you.
So I
Yeah.
believe the ongoing damage on this one was 16.
On both of them.
Oh, and Marcus take another 6 damage for smacking me.
We
So-
are not good at this taking alive thing.
No, they're going down really fast. In
There's
fact,
only 2 of them, and we got the jump on
in
them.
fact,
so.
this one dies to the fire slash, torn slash.
He still gets his turn. My damage is at the end of it.
No, it's always at the start of the turn.
No, my abilities specifically state at the end.
Okay, fine. I guess
I'm
I'll
just saying that to be fair because your abilities are the ones that are at the beginning, and I just have the ones that are at the
Fine, I'm gonna hit
I mean,
Amaryllis just for you. There we go. See? You could have won
So
at
he-
10 damage.
no damage?
Yeah,
or less,
exactly.
yeah.
Let's see if he at least escapes before he dies, alright? Yeah, he does. Escape.
Okay, so he
falls
takes
over.
1d10 plus 6 damage.
But he immediately dies to the ongoing damage.
No, he dies from the groat getting out from under his neck.
There's so much goddamn ongoing damage that me and Emma deal.
Non-lethal waka!
Remember to take your 10.
And then I shift back.
My 10?
And his get 10.
No, Gabriel's 10.
He is definitely bloody.
Thought he was bloodied long before that.
Yeah, it was the other guy.
Oh. Alright.
Hmm.
I mean, that guy's uniform was perfect because the only thing that's happened to him is he's been choked to death and slightly burned.
I'm gonna non-lethal shadow lance him.
Okay. You grab him and you pull him.
Nope. Shadow lance is a new ability.
Oh yeah.
I put my hand out and I send my shadows, like shadows go out of me and just go straight towards him and just pierce into him.
Ah yes.
Gabriel, are we the baddies?
So I gain. Did that put
Yeah.
him to 0?
No.
I'm not denying that, man. I acid attacked someone. We're the bad guys.
Well, Chris is gonna move, so
Hang on.
I have 2 shadows.
Take 9 damage. If you're going to attack me,
3 shadows.
Yep.
take another 6.
and he
You
botched.
missed.
Almost botches. Well, Robert, here's your time to shine. Actually,
can I
sorry,
shoot
16
a
damage.
non-
There we
About
go.
to say, can I shoot a non-lethal pinning shot?
I mean, I always hate with the arrows with the non-lethal.
Quickly, just pick up a rock and throw it.
Yeah, pick up a rock and throw that.
I pick up a rock and I throw it at it down the head.
I mean, he could snap the tip off the arrow and shoot just the shaft.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. That works too.
Yeah, I guess I could do that. It'd be one.
Reminds me of when Kai, when asked for non-lethal like crossbow bolts, like blunted crossbow bolts, and then proceeded to never use the fucking crossbow anyways.
You get a little crossbow bolt with a fist at the end of it instead of a...
So he wanted blunted crossbow bolts so he could do non-lethal damage because he was like a character who wouldn't kill anyone, which you know, a bolt is more or less designed to fuck you up, and I don't think a blunted one is gonna make any much difference. But he ended up never using the damn thing until he was like NPC'd by Marcus.
So yeah, I don't think I can non-lethally shoot him with a bow. So I'll just go up and non-lethally stab him with a sword. That makes sense.
You can hit him with the side of it, the blunt end.
But
You just ran into the ring of fire. What are you doing?
Yeah, you take 5 damage. Come on.
Good.
Well,
Also, I don't know why, but I was like, I need to do that so we get combat advantage. And I remembered, oh wait. I don't assume an 18 hits them.
No. Well, Gabriel, here's your time to shine for taking 5 damage.
Waka. That's right. It's a very effective.
Walking to the club, fuck everybody.
Well, I take 5 damage.
5, yes.
Okay.
If you were still inside of the square, you would take 10.
Well, I'm outside of it. Well, I took 5, so that's lovely. I went straight to the temp HP. Waka!
Well, he's done.
Alright. Non-lethal though, boy.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
man.
wishes he's gonna wish he was dead soon enough.
I mean, I could make the argument that the ongoing fire thorns slash...
Well, that automatically ends the moment the encounter ends.
Out-argued, son.
I mean, the moment he lost consciousness, the flames and thorns ran away.
Here, I'll even go ahead and go through the effort of doing first aid on him.
I know you almost succeeded.
I have to say, I don't know why you did it.
Well, you know what? Actually, hang on. What the hell was the bonus on that? Yeah, hang on. The bonus on there was wrong. It was supposed to be 7. So I did succeed. It was a dice check 15. I just went and checked my goddamn character builder.
Ah, yes.
So meh.
Okay.
He's been first aided.
It.
I'm gonna strip the armor off this Thalmori soldier. Is there any special properties to it?
It's just flame durable and it generates like the fire aura. Called Phoenix
good.
Heat.
Can I put it on?
Sure. It's let me see what armor they have. I think it's It's Dromish.
It's what?
Oh sh.
Dromish.
I just realized something.
Brown mesh?
Yes. It's
Is that on in the shop?
It should be.
Drow mesh is
It's
it's a leather armor type.
yeah, it's not in the armor section, but if you go into the magical armor, this armor that you found is not technically magical, but it's called Dromish. It gives you AC +2 and it grants +1 reflex.
Some
And
really nice armor.
It's under leather, you said?
yes, leather. Dromish.
It's also leather.
Drow mesh, got it.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I've got the lovely piece of armor called the shit, what is it called? The Magic 3 Enix leather armor. It's a lovely set.
You said it's a little different though, the Drow mesh?
Yeah, it grants +2 AC and it grants +1 reflex. Yeah.
So it doesn't have the what's it called? Like heat quality or whatever that they had?
They do have the heat quality. With this armor on, you can gain +5 resistance against +5. You resist 5 fire damage, and if anybody, actually, let me copy the power sneak. It's like this. Phoenix Seed. And you can resist fire 5. That's why they weren't taking any of the fire damage.
I mean, they still took 3 of it.
Is that close versus 1? Yeah, close aura 1.
It's an aura.
You could
So
say
it's,
they're feeling the heat.
It'll
So
go out.
anytime someone ends near you, like within one space, they take 5 damage.
Yeah, so the range would be, like that. But it will follow you wherever.
Yeah, that's pretty damn
Sweet.
good armor.
Here you go. If you can't find it in the book
Builder.
builder, there you go.
Oh no, I found the Drow mesh. I just didn't know what the extra stuff that was added to it.
Yeah,
Because it's not any of the...
and you have 2 of those, so I assume Robert is gonna take that other one.
I will. I do have an idea, though. So I'm thinking we just caught an Imperial... Some guy trying to... either we caught a guy trying to impersonate an Imperial officer, or we found an Imperial officer that was wounded, and we need to take him back to base for medical aid.
Okay. Well, these are elves. And wearing Thalmor. Actually, no, they wouldn't wear Thalmor because you're taking their armor off, aren't they? Yeah.
Yeah, they are now just normal Altmer.
How far is the cave?
Some distance away. Like, you can see it from here. Well, they're like the Green Isles. You can see them, but you don't see like any cave. Unless you're talking about your cave.
No, I'm referring to the important cave that's got the where their buddies are.
Yeah, it's not far away.
Okay. That's lovely.
And one of
Yeah,
them's
we
not
just take
dead, right?
But
Yeah, we
one's
can
not
just
dead,
take
the other
a.
one
We can
died.
go a little farther away. We can go a little far away outside the patrol area. You know, screaming distance of the patrol area, and we can interrogate this guy. And after that, we can take a little long rest and come in and attack them with grant all the information about their camp.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Okay, you go bits away and rest.
And does the elf wake up? Wait, we gotta time up first.
Yeah. Now, does the elf get time to wake up so we can further in?
Yeah,
Ruin our alignment.
eventually he does wake up, and let's see what a dick pack he is. Oh, he's a super dick pack.
I mean, he is Valmori.
He wakes up, he notices what's going around him, and he tries to bite off his tongue.
Stop.
I very, very quickly stick my hand in his mouth.
You know what? I'm gonna make an attack roll against you.
Yeah, I know he's gonna bite my fucking hand.
Let's see. He's not gonna hit, but this should be an automatic hit, so...
Bravery powder.
It at 8 damage.
And then I cast Channeling Shield and take no damage. But,
As it's
Yeah,
just
alright.
biting down on your hand.
yeah, alright. It hurts. So at least we'll still be able to get some lovely information out. Yeah, I just kind of got my...
Yeah, he's
I look at him and I'm like...
he's just holding
Alright.
your hand with his teeth, like in...
I'm like, alright buddy, in a few seconds, you are going to have no teeth. I'm gonna give you to the count of 5 to stop.
He's just still like...
1,
"Ah."
2, 3, 4,
Pull his teeth out. Do it.
5. You still biting me?
Will help in this.
Unless you're gonna give me an intimidate, he's still gonna be biting you.
Yeah, I'll give you an intimidate. Where the fuck is intimidate at? I lost track of it.
I kind of want his teeth, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's...
We are the baddies.
Alright. So Marcus, I start relentlessly punching him in the fucking face. I mean, I just start fucking swinging right at his goddamn cheeks.
You beat the shit out of him as he blacks out to the pain.
Okay, I stop him once he blacks out. That's not how you do it. Now I will surgically remove all.
Well, I mean, he's asleep now, so now it's gonna be easy to get the teeth out.
I'm gonna heat up the end of a dagger, and as he pulls the teeth out, I'm gonna burn the fucking spots that...
Well, that's gonna wake him up.
Okay,
Burn
then
him.
I'm gonna do it right at
Burn
the
him when
very
he's
end
awake.
when he pulls
We'll
the
burn
last
him
one.
when he's awake.
Yeah, you just pull his face out, and one, he takes quite a rest again as he's blacked out.
When he wakes up, he's just gonna have Amaryllis with a poker, Gabriel just standing there looking menacing, and Robert in the corner turning his teeth into a necklace.
Yeah, it's just,
I'm there bandaging my hand.
it's just... His gums are just bleeding and his mouth is just full of blood
Oh yeah.
with a black eye and a...
Hey, this is your fault. We told you what would happen, and we gave you 5 seconds.
Fuck you!
I'm gonna pull
Well,
Robert.
now
I'm gonna pull Robert off to the side. I'm gonna say, "Do you think if we let him go, he would run back to his camp?"
And we already know where his camp is, so there's kind of no point.
Oh, we do. I thought that's why we were torturing him. We're just torturing him for fun,
No,
then. Okay, I'm gonna leave.
No, we're torturing him for information.
What information?
Like, how
we
many-
already have.
Well, I
information
want to know
we
how
need.
many people. I want to know how many people are in there. What type of skills they have. What kind of defenses they have in that cave.
I'd like to know if we go in there with like a wounded soldier.
I'm gonna walk away.
There's a medic there.
I'll go keep watch.
We're not
then.
torturing him for fun.
You guys are torturing him for fun.
That is not true.
Valuable information.
I want to kill
here.
them. I don't want to torture them.
Well,
We're having fun. We're having fun. Torture is
So,
more than
so,
fun.
so I go over to he who has no teeth.
Okay,
So
Toothless.
we've got a few questions. We'd really like them answered. And I'm sure you want to live.
Marcus is playing Deponia.
Oh, that's my mom. With the laptop.
Marcus finished that game. He didn't like it.
Yeah, no. I'll bitch about that later. But, yeah, he's still just like... Just get over it, kill me.
No. No, you're gonna tell us some stuff before we do anything, do you? First things first, you have an officer in that cave. You mentioned it yourself.
I
rank is
got
he?
your
Or-
mom in that cave.
Really? I always wondered if I had a mother.
Lovely. So, beyond my mother, what else is in the cave? You said there was a leader. Was a captain, commander, lieutenant.
Doesn't matter, doesn't you're so dead.
No, it does matter. So, go on. Hurry up now, I ain't got all day.
He be the captain.
Okay, good. Captain. Lovely. Nice rank. Who else? Any mages?
And his troops.
Troops? How many?
Quite a few.
What's quite a few?
Enough.
No. You're not in the negotiating situation here, buddy. I dictate the rules.
And if that's not enough, we have our favorite bit down there.
Okay, go on.
A
What is it?
giant minotaur that's gonna rip you to pieces.
Man, this is easier than I thought. So let's talk defenses, shall we? Is there a ward at the front entrance of the cave?
He just seems to stare at you. He seems to be quite. He seems to be just insulting you.
Alright. So it looks like communications are broken down. Let's see here.
Hey, may I try and scare him? I can be quite scary when I want to be.
Good, because I'll give you a go. Yeah, you know, give it a good firm go.
I
gonna
try to
go-
channel my inner wraith.
I'm going to go find the pliers.
Boo!
Unfortunately, I don't think that's enough to beat this.
It would be 15 plus 10 plus whatever his will is.
Yeah.
Is like Oh, sorry, no, never mind. It would be his will modifier plus 10.
Unfortunately, he's not willing to tell you any important information. Sure, he lost his teeth. And
Alright, so I'm back with the
Taco Bell, what do you want?
the usual.
Taco Bell Grande?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay,
No.
Gabriel goes up to the
Taco-
prisoner with Taco Bell.
I will give you. If you do not tell me what we want, I will make you eat this Taco Bell.
God. Oh God, not Taco Bell.
You will eat this if you do not.
Alright, I'm back. Alright, so sorry about that. I was being asked what I wanted for lunch. So I come back with
Taco Bell,
essentially-
yes.
Yeah, with Taco Bell for myself. And you know those pliers that people use to pick hot metal shit, you know, out of fire, like use them all the time.
Yeah.
We have them because one of us is an alchemist, and some of that shit gets real fucking hot.
Oh, you're touching my shit.
Yeah, sorry, and I'll clean it, I promise. Alright, buddy, so, you're taking a very rude attitude with me, and I can understand, we pulled your teeth out. But, I'm gonna start pulling other things off.
He's like, do your worst, scum.
Okay.
Alright,
Now that's
open it.
something. you
Alright,
shouldn't have
open
said.
it. Alright, open his shirt.
He has no shirt. We've stripped him naked. I am
I don't
wearing
know,
his clothes.
I don't know, he might have had like a tunic on or something. So he's shirtless?
Sure. He's,
Alright,
there's,
I clamp the thing on his fucking nipple and I yank back.
Oh, you're giving him the alternate purple nipple.
nibble twister.
Yeah, no, except I'm ripping it off.
You make him eat the Taco Bell and he has the worst shits ever.
He gets the poops. He gets the disease the poops.
Lord.
Nobody said you
Yeah,
and
that's
me
it.
are gonna get that.
Yeah, I know, that's the point.
To anyone.
Yeah, but no, I give
anyone watching
him the
this,
world's
the other
worst
guy.
fucking purple nurple in existence.
Alright, let me see if he finally breaks down.
That's a sensitive area.
He's getting warmer. About to tell you the beans.
Oh.
I assume you do his.
So
What
you-
are you?
So
I-
you survived the purple nurple of doom, eh? Alright. Well, you know something? What's the easiest identifier of an elf?
Oh,
God. Oh god.
You know, when I was little, my parents used to grab me by the ear. It hurt. I wonder what would happen if I grabbed it with something with actual firm grip.
you know what? Roll me intimidate. Those are like their pride and joy.
Alright. Any bonuses?
Sure.
Alright. I crit then.
Good god.
Yeah, it's just fine. The useful information ain't gonna be useful to you anyways.
It will most certainly be useful. Now shut up and answer it, or I'm pulling that fucking ear.
Fine. What do you want?
I asked you if there was a ward guarding that cave.
No, couple of traps.
Okay, what kind of traps? Come on, that ear really depends on it.
The main entrance ain't trapped. Otherwise, we couldn't get out. But there's a few primitive traps for foolish travelers
Bear
and
traps?
adventurers.
Bear traps, tripwires.
Fires and such.
Okay. What kind of equipment are most of your soldiers handling?
Various too detailed to go into. There's swords, there's, you know,
Okay. Now then, what's the layout of the cave like? Are there high spots for archers?
not many.
Okay. Is it kind of narrow, or is it a little expansive?
It is quite narrow. It's a small cave, doesn't house that many soldiers.
Okay, sounds like we're going to need to be very careful.
But with your amount of guys, you're gonna need more.
I got a question. You got one of those teleporters in there?
Yes.
Lovely. So I'd imagine your captain's one of the administrators there.
Yeah.
Go on.
He might be.
Great, because we've been looking for one of them.
Bitchy might be.
That's lovely. Any other questions anyone else has for him?
Question.
No.
I have an honest question. Why are you guys following me, Daedra?
We have a quite a lustrous deal. Well, our commanders have with them.
And that would be...
It's a noise you made.
That does sound like a luxurious deal. I can't argue with that.
Most lustrous of all illustrious deals.
And then I assume we would take over the world, as it's intended for us superior beings to do so.
Oh. So it's that kind of thing. I get it. There's a lot of stories going around that I've read and that have been told to me where some idiots try to take over the world. But thankfully, in all those stories, there are great heroes that rise up to stop them.
I bet you're like that idiot rogue who has been trying to steal from us lately.
Oh, really? There's a rogue trying to steal from you?
Yeah,
Amaryllis, have you been trying to rob these guys?
No, I just stole that one arrow one time.
Okay.
Oh, do you want that, by the way? It's a freezing arrow.
Oh, I'll take that, yeah.
Well, I must say, you've been a lovely help, Mr. I don't know your name. I don't. I just don't.
Oh,
I simply don't.
Before we say goodbye, how many men exactly are stationed at that cave?
At a particular time, I do not know the exact number, but there ought to be 3 dozen stationed here, but with the patrols, who knows?
Better question is, are there more people there at night or during day?
At night it's easier to move without being detected.
Fantastic. Well, you've been a lovely assistance.
Now let me go, you filthy scum!
We'll let you go after one more question. What would your guys' reaction be to finding wounded Thalmori?
Is a trick question?
You know, if there was a wounded Thalmor soldier abandoned outside of the cave or inside of the cave, what would the reaction be? Well, if he was even being escorted in, would you make an effort to heal him?
We haven't had that happen yet, so...
I mean, if you
Haven't
saw
had
one
that
of
happen
your,
yet.
if you saw a random Thalmor wounded, would your first reaction be to loot him or heal him?
Oh, I shall help my fellow comrade.
Okay. Now, if it was a Imperial soldier, would you loot him or kill him or ignore him?
Oh, we first would ignore him.
Well, that's
okay,
rude.
thank you.
Then if he came too close to our hideout, we would kill that bastard and hide the evidence.
That's, you guys are a real nice group of people. I'm gonna be borrowing your ears.
Hey, wait, I just told you the information.
Yeah. It's okay, it's okay. I'm gonna kill you first, but I want you to know I'm gonna be using your ears to disguise myself as a Thalmori, so I can kill other Thalmori.
Right.
Great.
As he just starts trying to break out, but I assume that you at least tied him up.
Yeah, we tied him up.
So you know what? I'm gonna see if he breaks out of those ropes. Nope. He's just bad.
How you die.
I hate to tell you this, buddy.
Can I do it, please?
Yeah, sure.
Sweet, thank
Okay,
you.
so you don't like torturing, but you like murder.
No, I just really want another shadow. I get shadows per kill.
Oh God, really?
Yes.
Yeah, but
So come up and just
I looked at the
You
poor
really are
frightened.
bad guys.
I looked at
Right
the
under the
poor
chin.
frightened Althmiri. I mean, come on, buddy. You expected this, didn't you? I mean, we're only human. And I leave. I walk away as Amaryllis does whatever.
You
I'm just gonna stab him
wanna
under
call the
like in the
session
throat.
here so we'll have Holler next week?
No! We got a storm in there right now.
I mean, I figure we don't even need the storm in there. Me or Amaryllis could just pretend to be wounded.
Well, no,
so
because
you
here's what we do
bullshit
now.
your
Now
life.
we go to the giant, and we go tell him that we got the form, and that he's conscripted into our army, and his first order of business is to storm right in there and get him.
I mean, we can do that right now. And then,
Solid
and
plan.
then call the session, because that sounds fun.
Yeah, that actually does sound like a good idea.
You're gonna go
Solid
back to
plan.
the giant?
And we
We're gonna
know
go back
for
to
a
the
fact
giant
that
now
we
that
can,
we're in the clothes.
and we know for a fact that we can communicate with them because we have
I
someone
can.
who speaks giant, and even then, he still responded to me. But he responded when I showed up in what sounded vaguely like common.
Yeah, it was very broken common. It was just like... "Brr, brr, brr."
So, at the end of the day, we know that it can follow simple orders. It'll be perfect.
So... Yeah. Are you seriously gonna backtrack there? Well,
Hell
Hell yeah! Hell yeah! We're gonna tell him.
on our side.
Okay.
Hell yeah! We're gonna tell. We're gonna head right. Oh god! They cloned themselves.
Kill him again!
All right, get down there. We got a giant to persuade.
For a miniature fight, they did do quite a bit of damage to you guys. Oh,
Yeah, they did about 20 or so to me.
You see the frog outside of its cave, and you see it's a little injured, and it looks at you. He's...
I'm gonna say, what happened to you?
As he speaks into it, there was this little girl who came up to me in a mountain and pushed me off. I'll get her.
I'm gonna turn to them and say in common, yeah, this is the guy that I threw off the mountain the other day.
I
Yeah,
knew!
I look at the giant, and I'm like, well, hey there, buddy. I was here not too long ago, and I told those little elf people that they needed a particular form. Well, I recently got the form, and they were quite rude to me. So, what I want you to do is
I'm gonna
want
translate
you.
everything he's saying into giant so he can hear it
Yeah.
in common and giant.
So what I want you to do is there's a cave not too far from here where they're currently hiding. I want you to go in there and beat their ass. And I just want you to know that you mentioned that little girl that threw you out the cave. Well, she's in there. And she stole your goat.
And killed your mammoth. I translate.
Give me diplomacy check. Or,
a
no,
plus.
bluff. It's like,
Oh, go, gadget, heroic effort.
it's like, oh, me don't have no goat.
Well, it said goat. Well, it said goat with your name on it. I assumed it was yours. Still, though, she's in there.
But, GP at Mountain, yes?
The point.
She's in the cave with the Thalmori. She joined up with them.
GP I'd love to, Robert. I'm just gonna hope that one of you makes it.
Okay, if my sheep wants to open, I'll roll bluff.
Or we can kill him.
I mean,
Come on.
we are the bad guys.
We really are the bad guys, and I've kind of become okay with that.
Aren't we the baddies?
Evil campaign. We knew it was coming.
Not even intentionally evil. We just realized suddenly, wait, we're evil.
We're evil in some people's eyes, let's be fair.
Yeah, you're not super evil yet.
When did I put my bluff so high? Oh yeah.
Thankfully
I just remembered, I trained that.
Thankfully with Robert, the you little man makes sense.
Come on now. Let's go.
Now,
Let's
First
go
I'll
get you
heal
some
you,
vengeance.
so-
Man with
Yeah,
a
I'll
brush little girl with man with twig. Gum man with the
Yeah.
twig. Right me.
yeah. Awesome! To battle!
Alright, so yeah, we we'll call the session, but yeah, we ride off for victory.
To war!
There we go.
Hell yeah.
You
Alright,
know,
dude.
that's a great end to a fucking session right there.
That was pretty fantastic.